Chapter 10. Beyond Betrayal, Prevention, Education, and Relationship Strengthening. 10.1 Combined Strategies for Understanding and Preventing Infidelity. Infidelity often results from a multitude of interpersonal, psychological, and situational factors. To address it effectively, it is necessary to employ a comprehensive and nuanced approach. Understanding why infidelity occurs is a critical first step in prevention. This involves recognizing the complex nature of human relationships and the various influences that can lead to betrayal. By investigating patterns that precede infidelity, partners can identify early warning signs and work proactively to strengthen their relationship. Communication is perhaps the most pivotal element in the prevention of infidelity. Partners must cultivate an environment where open and honest dialogue is welcomed and encouraged. This entails discussing needs, desires, and potential areas of dissatisfaction within the relationship. Additionally, establishing communication ground rules can be beneficial. For example, choosing appropriate times and settings for serious conversations can ensure both parties feel heard and respected. The concept of boundaries is central to the prevention of infidelity. Each individual in a relationship should understand and respect their partner's boundaries, as well as clearly articulate their own. Boundaries might include emotional limits, constraints on friendships with individuals outside the relationship, and agreements on social media interactions. Consistently revisiting and negotiating these boundaries can help to maintain transparency and trust between partners. Educational programs focused on relationship skills can serve as a preventive measure against infidelity. These programs often teach conflict resolution, stress management, and empathy. Learning to handle disagreements healthily reduces the likelihood of seeking solace or validation outside the partnership. Moreover, understanding how to navigate the stressors of daily life together can fortify a couple's bond and resilience. Intimacy, both emotional and physical, plays a crucial role in preventing infidelity. Partners should strive to create a deep emotional connection through shared experiences, expressions of love, and by showing appreciation for each other. Physical intimacy also needs to be nurtured. Sexual satisfaction, alongside emotional intimacy, can act as a buffer against external temptations. Efforts to maintain intimacy must be ongoing and intentional. Trust is undoubtedly the foundation of any committed relationship, and its preservation is a key strategy in preventing infidelity. Trust is built over time and reinforced through actions. Couples must consistently demonstrate reliability, understanding, and support to create a secure attachment with each other. When trust is strong, the relationship provides a sense of certainty that disincentivizes betrayal. Setting personal and relationship goals can also help prevent infidelity. When couples share a vision of their future together, it promotes a sense of partnership and commitment. These goals, whether they concern financial objectives, family planning, or personal growth, provide a roadmap for the relationship and encourage accountability to each other. By working together towards these objectives, partners can deepen their connection and mutual dedication. Self-awareness within each individual plays a critical role in fidelity. Understanding one's own needs, vulnerabilities, and potential triggers for seeking external fulfillment can guard against wandering outside the relationship. Engaging in personal development activities can lead to better self-understanding and subsequently more thoughtful contributions to the relationship dynamic. Another preventive strategy is ensuring a healthy social network for the couple. Surrounding oneself with friends and family who support and respect the relationship can provide a positive influence. This network can offer guidance, help resolve conflicts, and reinforce the value of the commitment between partners. Additionally, having role models that portray strong, faithful relationships can inspire couples to emulate those dynamics. Occasionally, seeking professional help to strengthen the relationship can be a vital tactic in preventing infidelity. Couples counseling can provide an opportunity to address unresolved issues, improve understanding, and enhance relationship skills under the guidance of a trained professional. An objective third party can often assist in uncovering underlying problems and navigating complex emotions that the couple may struggle to manage on their own. Proactive and ongoing efforts in these areas cultivate a sturdy, fulfilling relationship that is less susceptible to infidelity. While no prevention measure is foolproof, employing a combination of these strategies provides the best chance for creating a resilient partnership based on mutual trust, respect, and affection. Given that relationships evolve and life presents new challenges, commitment to prevention should be viewed as a continual process rather than a one-time effort. By acknowledging the multifaceted nature of infidelity, couples can work together to build and maintain a strong, healthy relationship. 10.2 Role of Relationship Education in Prevention. The efficacy of relationship education as a preventative measure against infidelity hinges on its ability to instill key principles and skills in participants. Fundamental to this is communication, a core pillar in relationship education programs. These programs emphasize open and honest dialogue between partners, fostering an environment where concerns and desires are discussed transparently, thereby reducing the likelihood of misunderstandings and neglected needs, which can often spiral into the emotional or physical straying of one partner. Additionally, relationship education equips individuals with conflict resolution strategies. By learning how to effectively navigate disagreements and tensions, couples can prevent the erosion of satisfaction and connection that sometimes leads to seeking fulfillment outside the relationship. Moreover, relationship education focuses on setting realistic expectations of commitment and bonding. Understanding that long-term relationships go through ebbs and flows in terms of passion and intimacy can help partners maintain realistic perspectives about their unions. By having a more grounded understanding of what constitutes a healthy relationship, partners can work through periods of dissatisfaction without resorting to infidelity. Further, by recognizing the natural evolution of relationships, partners can anticipate and nurture changes rather than fall prey to disillusionment, which can often be exploited by the allure of an affair. It is clear that emotional literacy plays a significant role in maintaining the fidelity and health of a relationship. Relationship education programs invest in enhancing emotional literacy by helping individuals identify, express, and manage their feelings more effectively. This process not only involves recognizing one's own emotions, but also developing empathy towards the partner's feelings. By doing so, partners can respond to each other's emotional needs more appropriately, which acts as a fundamental preventive measure against the emotional disconnect that can lead to infidelity. Strengthening the sexual bond within a relationship is another important aspect. Relationship education teaches couples about the importance of maintaining an intimate connection and helps them navigate the challenges that can affect their sexual relationship. This includes understanding the effect of stress, children, and work on one's sex life, and learning practical ways to retain a strong physical connection. By prioritizing intimacy and sexual satisfaction in the relationship, couples may feel less inclined to seek these needs elsewhere. Furthermore, relationship education aims to fortify trust and build security within the relationship. Trust building is an incremental process that is facilitated by exercises and discussions that highlight the importance of reliability, integrity, and the negative consequences of secrecy and deception. By solidifying the foundation of trust, couples create a resilient bond that reduces the impetus of one partner to seek solace or excitement in extramarital experiences. Developing problem-solving skills is another critical component of relationship education. Couples often face challenges that test their unity, such as financial strain, health issues, or job loss. Education in problem-solving enables couples to confront and navigate these trials collaboratively. If partners are adept at resolving issues together, they are much less likely to resort to infidelity as an escape from or solution to their problems. Moreover, an understanding of the impact of external influences on relationships is also imparted through such education. Partners examine how their relationships intersect with broader social networks, identifying both supportive and potentially undermining external factors, such as friendships with peers, familial pressure, and social media interactions. Being aware of these influences allows couples to consciously manage them, thus decreasing the probability of infidelity arising from external temptations or influences. Relationship education also tackles the topic of self-awareness and personal growth within the relationship context. When individuals recognize their own needs, expectations, and personal development, they are better able to express these within the relationship and find mutual growth with their partner. If individuals neglect personal development or fail to communicate their evolving selves to their partners, it can create a divide that makes infidelity more tempting. By contrast, fostering personal growth and understanding within the dynamics of the relationship can act as a solid preventative measure. Lastly, relationship education encompasses the significance of building a shared vision for the future. When couples are encouraged to plan collectively for their future, including discussing goals, dreams, and aspirations, they create a united front that binds them together. This shared vision acts as a constant reminder of the couple's dedication to each other and to the life they are building together, which serves as a strong deterrent to infidelity. Educational sessions often culminate in the acknowledgement that though preventative strategies significantly reduce the risk, no approach renders a relationship immune to the potential of infidelity. It's fundamental for couples to understand that while education is an invaluable tool, the commitment to applying the learned principles is crucial. Relationship education is a proactive measure that equips couples with the skills, understanding, and strategies required to strengthen their relationship and minimize the risk of infidelity. However, it is incumbent upon each partner to continually nurture and implement these skills consistently over the long term to be effective in preventing betrayal and maintaining a strong, committed relationship. 10.3 Utilizing communication as a tool for prevention. Effective communication acts as a foundational pillar for strong relationships and, when implemented properly, can serve as a powerful preventive measure against infidelity. Open, honest, and regular dialogue between partners creates a platform for trust and understanding, significantly reducing the likelihood of betrayal. To communicate effectively, individuals must be prepared to share their thoughts, feelings, and needs in a transparent manner. This openness nurtures intimacy and empathy, which are essential for maintaining a healthy and monogamous relationship. It is crucial for both partners to actively listen during these exchanges, as this shows respect and allows for a deeper comprehension of one another's perspectives. Developing the skill of assertive communication within a relationship is key to preventing issues that might lead to infidelity. This means expressing one's own desires and boundaries clearly, without aggression or passivity. Assertiveness ensures that both partners understand what is expected and desired within the relationship, minimizing misunderstandings and resentment that could otherwise emerge. To practice assertiveness, partners should focus on using I statements that express their own feelings rather than placing blame or making accusations, which can lead to defensiveness and further conflict. Conflict resolution strategies are another critical aspect of communication that can help avert infidelity. Disagreements and disputes are inevitable in any relationship, but the manner in which they are handled can either strengthen the bond between partners or push them apart. Effective conflict resolution involves staying focused on the issue at hand, avoiding the escalation of hostilities, and working collaboratively towards a mutually satisfactory solution. By resolving conflicts amicably and promptly, couples can prevent the buildup of bitterness and emotional distance that can otherwise create fertile ground for infidelity. Regularly engaging in relationship check-ins is an excellent way to utilize communication to prevent infidelity. These check-ins are dedicated times where both partners can review the state of their relationship, express any concerns, and acknowledge areas that need improvement. It's also a moment for reaffirming the commitment to each other and for expressing appreciation and love. By scheduling these conversations, couples emphasize the importance of their relationship and the necessity of regular maintenance and nurturing. Relationship check-ins offer the opportunity to address small issues before they escalate into larger problems that could tempt individuals to look outside the relationship for fulfillment. Building a culture of transparency within the relationship discourages secrecy, which is often a component of infidelity. Transparency relates closely to the idea of openness, but extends to the sharing of information related to one's life outside the relationship, such as friendships, work-related stress, or personal challenges. By maintaining a transparent approach, partners communicate a clear message that there is nothing to hide, which enhances trust. Moreover, it establishes an expectation that any external relationships or activities that could potentially threaten the integrity of the partnership should be disclosed and discussed openly. Teaching and learning effective communication skills can occur both within the relationship and through external resources. Couples may benefit from attending workshops, reading self-help books, or seeking counseling aimed specifically at improving communication. Learning from experts or from the experiences of others provides new insights and tools that partners can incorporate into their own interactions. It's important not only to gain knowledge, but also to apply it consistently within the context of the relationship, for the benefits of improved communication to be realized. Understanding and respecting each partner's communication style is essential. Some individuals prefer to communicate their thoughts and feelings verbally, while others might find written expressions more comfortable or might need more time to process before speaking. Recognizing these differences can help partners accommodate each other's needs and avoid misinterpretations. Partners should discuss their preferred styles and work together to find a balance that suits both, ensuring that both feel heard and understood within the relationship. Fostering healthy communication around sex and intimacy is especially significant for preventing infidelity. Sexual dissatisfaction or misaligned expectations are common issues that can lead to one partner seeking satisfaction elsewhere. By being open to discussing sexual needs and fantasies, partners can work together to ensure a fulfilling sexual relationship. Discussions should focus on preferences, desires, and boundaries, and be approached with sensitivity and an open mind. When partners feel comfortable discussing intimate matters, they can develop a more satisfying sexual relationship that leaves little room for external temptations. Emotional literacy is another important aspect of communication that can help prevent infidelity. Being able to recognize, understand, and communicate one's own emotions, as well as being able to empathize with the emotions of one's partner, is crucial. By cultivating emotional literacy, individuals can more effectively navigate the emotional landscape of their relationship. This means identifying emotions as they arise, reflecting on their origins and impacts, and sharing them with their partner in a constructive way. Developing emotional literacy can prevent the emotional disconnect that sometimes precedes infidelity, fostering a closer and more empathic bond between partners. Despite the clear benefits of using communication as a tool for preventing infidelity, it is important to recognize that it is not a foolproof method. Communication, while extremely effective, must be part of a wider array of efforts to prevent infidelity, which includes dedication, mutual respect, and shared values and goals. Communication should not be seen as a one-time solution, but rather as an ongoing process that evolves with the relationship. Both partners must be committed to continuous improvement in their communication to ensure that the relationship remains strong against the potential threat of infidelity. Working together with honesty, openness, and willingness to grow, couples can harness the power of communication to build a resilient and fulfilling relationship. 10.4 Cultivating emotional intimacy for relationship health. Emotional intimacy is the fabric that weaves partners together in a deep, meaningful sense. It involves a level of understanding, trust, and sharing that often transcends physical intimacy. To build and maintain emotional intimacy, it is essential for partners to consistently communicate with openness and honesty. This means sharing thoughts, fears, dreams, and desires without judgment. Communication should not be an obligatory sharing of mundane day-to-day events, but a heartfelt exchange of personal experiences and feelings. It requires active listening, giving your partner your full attention without formulating a response while they are still speaking. Only by truly hearing and understanding each other's inner worlds can partners begin to foster a strong emotional bond. Establishing a practice of regular check-ins can significantly increase the level of emotional intimacy within a relationship. These are designated times when partners can discuss their feelings and relationship dynamics without the interference of life's distractions. Check-ins provide a safe space for each person to voice satisfaction or concerns they may have in the relationship. This practice can help prevent misunderstandings and resentment from building up over time. Ideally, both partners will enter these conversations with an attitude of empathy and a willingness to see the other's perspective. It is a time to ask open-ended questions, such as how they felt about a particular event or what something means to them. Trust is a cornerstone in the foundation of emotional intimacy. It grows from a series of consistent actions that show partners they can depend on each other. Trust is cultivated through reliability, honesty, and keeping promises. When trust is present, partners feel secure in being vulnerable with one another. They believe that their vulnerabilities will not be exploited, but met with support and understanding. Building trust takes time, and once established, it needs to be maintained. It can be helpful for partners to periodically reassure one another of their commitment and the boundaries that protect their relationship. Another aspect vital to the nurturing of emotional intimacy is empathy. Demonstrating a genuine effort to understand and share in your partner's emotional experiences strengthens the bond between you both. Empathy facilitates a deeper connection because it conveys that not only do you listen and understand, but you also deeply care about how your partner feels. Partners can cultivate empathy by truly putting themselves in each other's shoes and considering how they would feel in a similar situation. Practicing empathy can sometimes be challenging, especially during conflict, but it is an essential skill in maintaining a healthy emotional connection. Respect for individuality is also crucial to sustaining emotional intimacy. While a couple should function as a partnership, each person within the relationship is an individual with separate needs and desires. Encouraging each other's personal growth and respecting each other's autonomy are essential. This means making space for your partner to pursue interests and friendships outside of the relationship. It also involves acknowledging that personal goals and aspirations may not always align perfectly, and finding ways to support one another nevertheless. This level of respect allows for an emotional intimacy that respects and celebrates differences rather than attempting to stifle them. Common interests and shared experiences are building blocks for emotional intimacy. By identifying and engaging in mutual hobbies or activities, couples can create positive shared experiences. These experiences become shared memories that contribute to a storybook unique to the relationship. Finding joy in doing things together, whether it's traveling, gardening, or attending cultural events, brings a sense of closeness and companionship. Gratitude and appreciation are paramount for the health of a relationship's emotional intimacy. Partners should regularly express thankfulness for one another and acknowledge the positive traits and actions that they admire. Gratitude shifts the focus from what may be lacking in the relationship to what is thriving. It acts as an affirmation of each other's worth and the value of the relationship. Simple gestures of recognition and appreciation can strengthen emotional ties significantly. In addition to these behaviors, emotional intimacy requires maintenance. Like any aspect of a healthy relationship, it can deteriorate if not given the proper attention and effort. Couples should be vigilant of their emotional connection, continually checking in with each other to ensure both parties feel heard and understood. This means being proactive in addressing problems and nurturing the relationship through the good and challenging times. A willingness to put in the effort to sustain emotional intimacy is a testament to the commitment both partners have to the relationship. Lastly, to protect against infidelity, it is vital that emotional intimacy is not overlooked while addressing other aspects of relationship health. When emotional needs are neglected, individuals may seek them elsewhere, leading to emotional or physical infidelity. Therefore, a focused attention on cultivating and maintaining emotional intimacy can serve as a preventative measure against betrayal. By ensuring that both partners find emotional fulfillment within the relationship, the lure of seeking it elsewhere is significantly diminished. By committing to these practices of building and maintaining emotional intimacy, couples can strengthen their bond and create a more resilient partnership. The trust, communication, empathy, respect, shared experiences, appreciation, and maintenance of the relationship's emotional aspect are fundamental components for preventing infidelity. A healthy emotional connection can serve as a powerful deterrent to seeking external validation or intimate connections. Relationships where emotional intimacy is a priority tend to experience higher satisfaction levels and a stronger, more enduring bond. 10.5 Linking sexual satisfaction with relationship stability. Sexual satisfaction is a critical element in the stability of romantic relationships. Research consistently shows that a gratifying sexual relationship is strongly associated with overall relationship satisfaction. However, this does not imply that a lack of sexual satisfaction inevitably leads to infidelity. It does suggest that couples who communicate about their sexual needs and work together to ensure mutual satisfaction are often more successful in maintaining a stable and fulfilling relationship. Thus, it is essential for partners to not only understand sexual satisfaction as an individual experience, but also to consider it as a shared aspect of their relationship's health and longevity. Exploring the dimensions of sexual satisfaction in a long-term relationship involves acknowledging that individual needs and desires can change over time. Such evolution is normal, but it can result in a disparity between partners if not addressed. The issue often arises when these changes are not communicated, leading to a gap in expectations and experiences. Couples who are committed to open and honest discussions about their sexual needs are better equipped to adapt to these changes together. Regular non-judgmental conversation about sexual desires and needs can not only bridge this gap, but can also enhance intimacy, trust, and emotional connection, which, in turn, can reinforce relationship stability. Additionally, sexual satisfaction and relationship stability are interrelated in how they impact one's overall well-being. When individuals feel sexually satisfied, they often experience an increase in self-esteem and a decrease in stress, which contributes to a healthier emotional climate within the relationship. On the contrary, sexual dissatisfaction can lead to feelings of inadequacy and rejection, potentially heightening conflict and disconnect between partners. The emotional link between partners is a critical piece of relationship stability, implying that sexual dissatisfaction can ripple out and affect other areas of the relationship. Sexual satisfaction also ties into the broader context of intimacy and vulnerability. A fulfilling sexual relationship is typically one where both partners feel comfortable being vulnerable with each other. This requires a sense of safety and security within the relationship, which is foundational to trust. When individuals can express their sexual needs without fear of judgment or reprisal, it can greatly enhance the sense of connection they feel with their partner. Consequently, this deepened connection can serve as a buffer against external relational threats, such as the temptation to seek sexual or emotional fulfillment outside the relationship. It is important to address the misconception that sexual satisfaction is purely physical. While the physical component is undeniable, emotional and psychological factors are equally integral. For example, partners who feel emotionally connected and supported are more likely to report higher levels of sexual satisfaction. Sexual encounters that are characterized by emotional presence, communication, and a sense of mutual respect can greatly enhance satisfaction. Therefore, couples that invest in their emotional intimacy and communication skills are often better able to navigate the complexities of their sexual relationship. Effective conflict resolution skills are essential in maintaining a sexually satisfying relationship. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are managed can significantly affect sexual intimacy. Feeling secure in the knowledge that conflicts can be resolved without lasting damage can help partners feel more connected. These skills ensure that disagreements don't spill over into the couple's sexual relationship, which can sometimes serve as a refuge from relational turmoil. Consequently, the ability to disentangle sexual satisfaction from conflict in other aspects of the relationship can foster resilience and stability. While considering sexual satisfaction as a critical aspect of relationship stability, it's also necessary to recognize external factors that may impact sexual intimacy. Couples often face stresses from work, family responsibilities, or health issues that can decrease sexual desire and satisfaction. In such scenarios, ensuring that these external stressors are managed and that partners support each other can help maintain sexual satisfaction. By working as a team to navigate life's challenges, couples can protect their sexual connection from the strains that external factors might otherwise impose. Furthermore, acknowledging the role of sexual exploration and novelty within a relationship can be beneficial for maintaining sexual satisfaction. Long-term relationships can sometimes fall into monotonous patterns, which might reduce sexual interest or excitement. Introducing new forms of intimacy, being open to exploration, and sometimes seeking professional guidance, such as sex therapy, can rekindle sexual desire and satisfaction. This willingness to adapt and explore within the boundaries of the relationship can significantly contribute to its overall stability. A sometimes overlooked aspect is the role of individual health and self-care in supporting sexual satisfaction. Physical and mental health directly impact sexual functioning and satisfaction. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, adequate sleep, and stress management not only improve overall health, but also enhance sexual well-being. Encouraging and supporting each other in maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be an important aspect of fostering not only individual sexual satisfaction, but also the health of the relationship. Lastly, the societal and cultural context in which a relationship exists can shape attitudes towards sexual satisfaction. Societal expectations, cultural norms, and religious beliefs can influence how individuals view sex and what they consider fulfilling. Couples need to navigate these external pressures while staying true to their definitions of satisfaction. This requires open dialogue and a mutual understanding that sexual satisfaction is a personal journey, defined and revised by the couple themselves. In the broad context of infidelity, understanding and maintaining sexual satisfaction in a relationship can be one of several preventive steps. It is necessary, however, to recognize that sexual satisfaction alone is not a panacea for infidelity. A multifaceted approach to relationship health, encompassing communication, trust, respect, and mutual support, is vital. Couples who actively work on these aspects of their relationship, along with their sexual satisfaction, are better positioned to build resilience against the challenges that lead to infidelity. By prioritizing sexual satisfaction as a component of a comprehensive relationship strengthening strategy, partners can foster a more fulfilling and stable bond. 10.6 Personal development and its impact on relationships. Personal development is an integral part of an individual's growth and can have a profound impact on relationships, particularly in the context of fidelity. It encompasses a diverse range of activities, skills, and mentalities aimed at enhancing self-awareness, realizing personal aspirations, and improving overall well-being. Engaging in personal development can lead to greater emotional intelligence, heightened communication skills, and a better understanding of personal needs and values, all of which are essential for maintaining healthy, fulfilling relationships. When individuals embark on a journey of personal development, they learn to assess their behavior and motivations objectively. This self-reflection is critical in understanding the underlying issues that may predispose someone to infidelity. By recognizing their vulnerabilities, desires, and triggers, individuals are better equipped to prevent situations that could lead to an emotional or physical affair. Moreover, personal development can foster resilience, enabling individuals to cope more effectively with relationship challenges without resorting to destructive patterns such as infidelity. Relationships often reflect the emotional states and values of those within them. If one person evolves and the other does not, it can create an imbalance. Personal development can help partners grow in alignment, or at least develop an understanding and respect for each other's individual growth paths. This alignment is key to preventing feelings of alienation or jealousy that can arise when one partner changes. It's also vital for ensuring that both parties contribute to the relationship's growth and adapt to each other's changing needs and goals. Effective communication is another critical area that benefits from personal development. The ability to express thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly, and the capacity to listen and empathize with a partner, can help diffuse tension and resolve conflicts before they escalate. Individuals who invest time in developing their communication skills are less likely to encounter misunderstandings and more likely to establish deeper emotional connections, which are essential for a strong, infidelity-proof relationship. Self-esteem plays a pivotal role in personal and relational health. Low self-esteem can make individuals more susceptible to seeking external validation, potentially leading them into extramarital affairs. Personal development activities that bolster self-esteem, such as setting and achieving goals, engaging in positive self-talk, and pursuing meaningful activities, can decrease the likelihood of seeking affirmation outside the relationship. Relationships wherein both partners possess a healthy self-esteem are more resistant to the threats posed by infidelity. Moreover, personal development involves learning how to set and respect boundaries, both personal and within a relationship. Understanding and honoring these boundaries reduces the risk of inappropriate interactions with would-be suitors. When partners establish clear boundaries and openly discuss them, they create a safeguard against potential infidelity by acknowledging and addressing each other's comfort levels and expectations. Navigating life's stresses and obstacles is less daunting when individuals are equipped with effective coping strategies gained through personal development. People who deal with stress constructively are less likely to use unhealthy mechanisms such as seeking escape through an affair. A relationship composed of individuals who manage stress well can endure the trials life throws at it, without allowing them to deteriorate the bond shared between partners. The practice of empathy and compassion, skills often honed through personal development, can enhance a partner's ability to understand and share the feelings of the other. This depth of understanding contributes to a nurturing environment in which both partners feel seen, heard, and valued. Relationships where empathy and compassion are actively practiced by both parties form an emotional bulwark against the emotional detachment that sometimes precedes infidelity. Moreover, personal development can help individuals and couples to construct and maintain a shared vision for their relationship's future. Having aligned goals and aspirations as a partnership motivates both individuals to work together towards a common objective. This solidarity can reduce the temptation to stray from the relationship because both partners remain focused on a shared, desirable outcome. Lastly, personal development can nurture gratitude and appreciation in relationships. Individuals who regularly reflect upon and appreciate the positive aspects of their relationship are likely to feel more content and less inclined to risk the relationship for short-term gratification. By regularly acknowledging and celebrating the strengths of their partnership, couples reinforce their commitment to one another and the value of their shared history and experiences. The pursuit of personal development can thus be seen as an essential component of healthy, resilient relationships. Through an unwavering commitment to growth and improvement, individuals can enhance their readiness to contribute to a partnership that's daily fortified against the pitfalls of infidelity. Engaging in such development as a unified front further galvanizes the bonds of trust and fidelity, offering a clear path beyond betrayal to a relationship built on strength and mutual respect. 10.7 Effective conflict resolution and management. Effective conflict resolution and management are key strategies in preventing infidelity and strengthening relationships. Conflicts, when not handled appropriately, can create emotional distance and resentment between partners, potentially leading to or exacerbating issues of infidelity. Effective conflict resolution requires communication, empathy, and a genuine commitment to finding a solution that respects both partners' needs and feelings. Successful strategies for resolving conflicts often involve active listening, where each partner pays close attention to what the other is saying, without planning their response or counterargument while the other is speaking. This level of engagement shows respect for the partner's perspective and helps ensure that both parties fully understand each other's positions and emotions. Creating a safe environment for expressing feelings and thoughts is essential in conflict resolution. Both partners need to feel that they can speak openly without fear of judgment, criticism, or retaliation. This relates to the concept of emotional safety, which refers to the assurance that one can express their deepest worries, fears, and feelings without risking their relationship or emotional well-being. An environment that lacks emotional safety makes it difficult for individuals to address issues openly, leaving problems unresolved and allowing resentment to build. Partners can foster emotional safety by setting ground rules for discussions, such as not interrupting each other or avoiding derogatory language, and ensuring that these rules are adhered to during every conversation. Understanding the underlying issues is another cornerstone of effective conflict resolution. Often conflicts arise not from the immediate situation at hand, but from deeper, underlying issues that have not been addressed. These issues can include unmet emotional needs, differences in core values, or past grievances that have not been adequately resolved. By identifying these root causes, partners can work on substantive solutions that prevent recurring conflicts rather than applying temporary fixes to the symptoms of those issues. Finding these underlying problems requires sincere inquiry into each partner's perspective and may involve discussing personal histories, expectations, and dreams for the relationship. Negotiation and compromise play central roles in conflict resolution. Once the underlying issues are understood, both partners must be willing to negotiate and seek compromises that acknowledge each other's needs. Effective negotiation involves approaching discussions with an open mind and a flexible attitude, aiming to develop solutions that all parties can accept, even if these solutions are not the first choice for either partner. Couples might find it useful to prioritize their issues, deciding together which matters are most important to them and which they are willing to compromise on. This prioritization can ensure that energy and efforts are directed toward resolving the most critical conflicts. Establishing clear, open, and ongoing communication is vital. Long-term resolution of conflicts often requires more than a single discussion. It requires a commitment to maintaining open channels of communication moving forward. Partners should schedule regular check-ins to discuss their feelings and any emerging issues. They should also develop the habit of communicating about their expectations and desires in the relationship, including both daily matters and long-term goals and aspirations. This ongoing dialogue can help prevent misunderstandings and ensure that potential conflicts are addressed swiftly before they have time to grow into larger problems. Developing and adhering to a conflict resolution plan can support effective management of future disputes. A conflict resolution plan is a pre-agreed strategy for how to handle disagreements when they arise. This plan might include agreed-upon steps such as taking a time-out if emotions become too intense, later returning to the conversation, or consulting with a neutral third party if they cannot resolve the issue on their own. By sticking to this plan, even in the heat of the moment, partners can navigate conflicts more constructively. Practicing forgiveness is a part of conflict resolution that must not be overlooked. Forgiveness allows couples to move past conflicts without harboring resentment that can erode trust and intimacy. It is not about forgetting the issue or condoning the behavior that led to the conflict. Instead, it is about letting go of anger and the desire for retribution in order to focus on rebuilding and strengthening the relationship. Forgiveness often requires time and may not come immediately. However, the act of working toward forgiveness can be healing in itself. Addressing and managing insecurities is a proactive step in conflict resolution. Insecurities, whether related to self-worth, fear of abandonment, jealousy, or past experiences, can fuel conflicts, sometimes in ways that are not immediately apparent. Recognizing these insecurities allows individuals to understand their reactions to conflicts and work toward more secure, trusting behaviors within the relationship. This might involve individual or couples therapy, self-reflection, or structured conversations about the fears and insecurities that both partners bring to the table. Lastly, seeking professional help when conflicts become intractable can prove invaluable. There are times when couples are not able to resolve conflicts on their own, and the assistance of a mediator, therapist, or counselor can assist in facilitating communication and proposing solutions that the couple might not have considered. Professional help can provide an outside perspective and help couples overcome obstacles in their conflict resolution practices. Seeking help is not a sign of failure. Rather, it is an acknowledgement that relationships are complex and sometimes need the insight of an experienced third party to move forward in a healthy way. Effective conflict resolution is a multifaceted process that requires substantial effort and the constant willingness to engage in open, honest, and respectful dialogue. When conflicts are addressed constructively, they can serve as opportunities for growth and deepening of the relationship. By committing to effective conflict resolution practices, couples can not only reduce the likelihood of infidelity, but also build a stronger, more resilient partnership. This commitment can lead to a more satisfying and fulfilling relationship for both partners, where trust and intimacy can flourish. 10.8 Building a foundation of trust and security. Trust and security are the bedrocks of any strong relationship. They form the foundation on which intimate partners can build a lasting bond. Establishing trust and a sense of security requires consistent effort from both individuals. This involves communicating openly, adhering to agreed commitments, and demonstrating reliability over time. Couples must work together to develop practices and boundaries that support a mutual sense of security and trust. Cultivating trust begins with transparency. Partners should strive to share their feelings, experiences, and concerns without fear of judgment or reprisal. This includes discussing past relationships and any relevant personal history that may impact the current relationship. By being honest about one's past, including mistakes or learning experiences, individuals can prevent future misunderstandings and offer their partner context for certain reactions or fears that may arise. Transparency should be coupled with discretion to foster an environment where each partner feels respected and valued. Listening actively is another crucial aspect of building trust. When partners truly listen to each other, they validate each other's feelings and perspectives. Active listening involves attention to both the content and emotion behind what is being communicated, which often requires individuals to set aside their own reactions or intentions to fully understand their partner. It's about providing a space where the other person feels heard and appreciated, not just waiting for one's turn to speak. Reacting with empathy and without premature judgment is essential for creating trust. Setting and respecting boundaries is a key component of security. Personal limits may pertain to various aspects of the relationship, such as time spent working, interacting with friends and family, or privacy. Clear boundaries help prevent overstepping that could lead to feelings of discomfort or violation. Discussing and establishing mutual boundaries is an ongoing process and should be regularly revisited to ensure that both partners' needs are being met. When boundaries are respected, it reinforces trust and demonstrates a commitment to each other's well-being. Conflicts are inevitable in any relationship, but how they are handled can either weaken or strengthen trust. Constructive conflict resolution involves addressing issues directly and respectfully, rather than avoiding problems or engaging in aggressive confrontations. Such a resolution process includes expressing concerns without assigning blame, actively finding solutions that meet both partners' needs, and committing to avoid similar issues in the future. Learning to resolve conflicts effectively and respectfully strengthens trust by demonstrating that even during disagreement, both partners are committed to the relationship's health. Recognizing each other's contributions to the relationship fosters a sense of security. Partners should regularly express appreciation for each other's efforts, whether they're related to household management, career support, or emotional labor. Acknowledgement of contributions reinforces the idea that both individuals are invested in the relationship and recognize the value that the other brings. A culture of gratitude within a partnership encourages positive behaviors and a stronger connection. Shared experiences can serve as a powerful tool in building trust. When partners spend quality time together and engage in activities that they both enjoy, it opens opportunities for creating positive memories and reinforces their bond. Whether these activities are everyday tasks like cooking or special occasions like travel, shared experiences establish a narrative of partnership and togetherness. Partners who make an effort to connect through shared experiences often find a deeper level of understanding and camaraderie. Developing a shared vision for the future is also important in cultivating security. When partners discuss and align on long-term goals, whether they involve family, career ambitions, or personal development, it provides a roadmap for their journey together. Having a unified direction solidifies a sense of teamwork and shared purpose. It demonstrates a commitment to a shared future, which is essential for fostering trust. Financial transparency and cooperation can be critical in building trust. Money is a common source of tension in relationships, but partners who openly discuss their finances tend to experience less conflict in this area. This includes setting a budget, managing debt, and planning for financial goals together. Clear communication about financial matters helps to prevent misunderstandings and establish joint responsibility. Trust is strengthened when both parties feel secure in their financial life as a couple. In the digital age, creating trust also extends to online behaviors. Social media and digital communication can be sources of insecurity or mistrust if not managed carefully. Partners should have conversations about their expectations and comfort levels regarding online interactions with others. Some couples may decide to share passwords or keep their communications open to each other, while others may choose to maintain individual privacy. The key is that both partners agree on a digital conduct that doesn't provoke suspicion or discomfort. Lastly, fostering trust includes planning for adversity. Couples will face challenges in life, including potential sources of stress such as illness, job loss, or familial issues. Having strategies ready for supporting each other through these times reinforces trust. This might involve agreeing on how to communicate during stressful periods or establishing support systems, such as seeking counsel from a therapist or a trusted friend. Preparing for tough times and knowing that your partner will be there for you creates a tremendous sense of security in the relationship. Building a foundation of trust and security is an ongoing process that requires dedication and mutual effort from both partners. By focusing on openness, active listening, respect for boundaries, effective conflict resolution, expressing appreciation, sharing experiences, aligning future goals, managing finances cooperatively, respecting online behaviors, and preparing for adversity, couples can create a relationship characterized by deep trust and a sense of security. This solid foundation not only helps to prevent infidelity, but also contributes to a more fulfilling and resilient partnership. 10.9 Cultivating mutual respect and understanding in partnerships. Mutual respect and understanding are the foundations of any successful partnership. In terms of infidelity, fostering these qualities can act as preventative measures to strengthen a relationship before any issues arise. Respect in the context of a relationship refers to the consideration for one another's feelings, wants, and needs. It means valuing one's partner and their contributions to the relationship. Understanding involves comprehending your partner's perspective, emotions, and thoughts. It requires listening and empathizing with their experiences in a non-judgmental manner. To cultivate respect and understanding, both individuals must actively participate and make a consistent effort. Open communication is critical in establishing mutual respect and understanding. Partners should strive for honesty and transparency in their interactions while maintaining sensitivity to each other's feelings. This involves discussing expectations, setting boundaries, and addressing any concerns without delay. Acknowledging that individuals may communicate differently is important. For some, verbal exchange is preferred, while others might opt for written communication or actions to convey their feelings. Identifying and accommodating such preferences is key to ensuring information is both conveyed and received effectively. Regularly scheduled discussions about relationship health can provide the space to practice open communication. Empathy plays a significant role in understanding one's partner. Taking the time to consider their perspective actively demonstrates a genuine interest in their well-being. Empathy is not merely feeling the same emotions as the other, but being able to recognize and acknowledge those feelings without absorbing them. To develop empathy, partners should practice active listening, which means fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and then remembering what is being said. This technique fosters a safe environment where each partner can feel heard and supported. Sharing common goals and values can also reinforce respect and understanding between partners. Creating a shared vision of the future and aligning on key principles and beliefs can strengthen a relationship. Discussing long-term aspirations and the steps necessary to achieve them can create a shared purpose, which serves to unite partners and align their efforts. This shared direction fosters a partnership in which both individuals feel they are working collaboratively towards a common goal. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, and addressing disagreements with respect and understanding is essential. Constructive conflict resolution should be a goal for all couples. This means approaching disagreements with the intention of finding a solution that is acceptable to both parties, rather than simply winning the argument. Partners should focus on the issue at hand without resorting to personal attacks or bringing up unrelated issues from the past. Establishing ground rules for arguing fairly can be beneficial, and may include taking timeouts to cool down or agreeing not to escalate the argument to yelling. Trust is the cornerstone of respect and understanding, and it must be cultivated with intention. Trust involves the belief that one's partner will act with respect for the relationship, and it is built through consistent, reliable actions over time. Recovering from a betrayal of trust is a difficult process that requires patience and dedication. To build or rebuild trust, actions must consistently align with words. This congruence between what is said and what is done strengthens credibility within the relationship. Creating a culture of appreciation within the relationship can enhance respect. Acknowledging the positive qualities and actions of one's partner on a regular basis can create an affirming atmosphere. Expressing gratitude for both the significant and mundane contributions that each partner makes can build a strong sense of value and respect. This practice should be regular, rather than reserved for special occasions, to reinforce a pattern of positive reinforcement and appreciation. Supporting each other's individual growth is also an aspect of mutual respect. Encouraging one's partner to pursue personal interests, hobbies, and career goals can strengthen respect and understanding within the relationship. It demonstrates a commitment to the other's happiness and success, independent of the relationship. This support can manifest in various ways, including offering encouragement, celebrating achievements, or making compromises to facilitate opportunities for one's partner. Furthermore, quality time spent together is essential in maintaining a connection and reinforcing mutual respect and understanding. Time together can be spent in leisure activities, but can also include participating in shared responsibilities such as household tasks or parenting duties. Such involvement shows a commitment to mutual support and teamwork within the relationship. Quality time should be consciously planned and valued, ensuring that the relationship remains a priority amidst other life demands. Respect and understanding, much like any aspect of a relationship, are not static. They require ongoing work and dedication. Partners should continually assess the state of their mutual respect and understanding, and take proactive steps to maintain and improve them. This may involve periodically participating in relationship workshops, seeking counseling, or reading relevant literature on the subject. The act of engaging in these activities can demonstrate a commitment to the relationship and to each other. Lastly, one's behavior outside the partnership can also impact the level of respect and understanding within it. This includes maintaining boundaries with others that protect the integrity of the relationship, and being an ambassador for the relationship in public and social circles. It also may involve limiting interactions that could be perceived as threatening to the partnership, or that do not align with the mutual values and goals established by the couple. By ensuring that actions outside the relationship are consistent with respect for the partnership, both partners can further trust and understanding between them. 10.10 Regular relationship evaluations for long-term fulfillment. When discussing the prevention of infidelity, it's critical to consider the concept of regular relationship evaluations, a proactive approach that can significantly contribute to long-term fulfillment in partnerships. The essence of this strategy is grounded in the idea that relationships, much like any living ecosystem, require ongoing attention, nurturing, and occasional assessments to ensure their health and vitality. These evaluations should not be approached with trepidation, but rather embraced as opportunities for growth and deepening connection. It is through a clear understanding of both partners' needs and the health of the relationship that couples can preemptively address potential problems that could lead to infidelity. Understanding the structure of regular relationship evaluations is key to their effectiveness. These evaluations are structured, thoughtful discussions that cover various dimensions of a relationship, including emotional connection, satisfaction, communication, goals, and needs. The evaluations are not meant to be a critique or a contest, but a platform for openness and improvement. They should be scheduled at regular intervals, be it monthly, quarterly, or annually, and both partners should come prepared with reflections on the relationship's progress, any concerns they might have, and suggestions for ways to enhance the partnership. Communication is the cornerstone of these evaluations. It is important to establish a non-judgmental environment where both partners feel comfortable to speak openly about their feelings. This entails active listening, where one partner speaks while the other truly listens, reserving judgment and understanding the messages being communicated. Patience and empathy are vital, as is affirmation of each other's feelings. Specific issues should be addressed with respect and the objective of finding mutually acceptable solutions, rather than assigning blame. Both partners must commit to making the conversation productive and focused on the health and progress of the relationship. Implementing regular relationship evaluations also requires a degree of self-assessment. Each partner should critically consider their own contributions to the relationship, acknowledging both strengths and areas that need work. It is often easier to see the flaws in our partners than to recognize our own. Therefore, this process calls for humility and a willingness to engage in self-improvement. The evaluations can be an avenue to set personal goals that align with the overall goals of the relationship, thus promoting alignment and concerted efforts towards shared outcomes. Conflict resolution strategies should be a part of the evaluation discussion, as disagreements and conflicts are natural elements of any relationship. However, the manner in which they are resolved can either strengthen or weaken the bond between partners. Couples can use evaluations to review past conflicts and the strategies they used to resolve them. This retrospective view allows couples to identify patterns and decide if they would benefit from adapting new conflict resolution approaches. Learning how to effectively manage and resolve conflict is a skill that can diminish the likelihood of unresolved issues leading to infidelity. It's also imperative that partners discuss and evaluate their intimate life within the relationship. While it is a sensitive subject, sexual satisfaction and compatibility can hugely influence the quality of a relationship. Discussing intimate needs and desires within evaluations opens the door to honesty about one of the most private aspects of the partnership. When issues are brought out into the open, couples can work toward a more satisfying intimate relationship, reducing the temptation to seek fulfillment elsewhere. Long-term goals and aspirations, both individual and shared, should be reviewed during relationship evaluations. Aligning visions for the future can increase the feeling of partnership and shared purpose. On the other hand, identifying divergent paths can lead to productive conversations about compromise, support for individual goals, and potentially redefining shared objectives. These discussions can enhance commitment and help partners understand the direction in which they are both heading. Another aspect to consider during these evaluations is the exploration of external factors that may impact the relationship, such as family dynamics, financial pressures, and social obligations. These external stressors can indirectly contribute to the temptation to engage in an affair if they are not managed effectively within the relationship. Recognizing their influence and addressing them collectively can create a united front, reinforcing the partnership against potential threats. Regular relationship evaluations can include discussions about each partner's feelings of appreciation and recognition within the partnership. Feeling undervalued can be a significant factor in why individuals engage in infidelity. By actively acknowledging each other's contributions and efforts, partners can foster a stronger emotional bond and a heightened sense of value in the relationship. Celebration of achievements, expressing gratitude, and showing appreciation should be key components of the evaluation. Finally, the process of regular relationship evaluations must be dynamic. As the relationship grows and evolves, so too should the nature of these assessments. They can be adjusted as necessary to accommodate the changing needs and circumstances of the partnership. Flexibility, evolution, and responsiveness to the current state of the relationship are necessary to ensure that these evaluations remain relevant and beneficial. Regular reviews can thus serve as a meaningful tool to strengthen the relationship and help insulate it from the risks associated with infidelity. Engaging in regular relationship evaluations provides couples with a framework to proactively address issues and concerns before they escalate into crisis. It is an ongoing dedication to the health and success of the relationship. Through transparency, open communication, and a commitment to mutual growth, partners can enhance their connection and prevent the pain of betrayal. By investing time and effort into these evaluations, couples can ensure the ongoing renewal and strengthening of their bond, establishing a powerful defense against infidelity and fostering long-term fulfillment. Conclusion. As we reach the culmination of our exploration in cheating, it is clear that infidelity is not a singular phenomenon, but a complex interplay of personal, societal, and technological factors. Throughout this book, we have journeyed through the historical contexts, the evolving forms of relationships in the digital age, the intricate psychology of desire, and the profound emotional impacts that infidelity brings. From the individual's struggle with betrayal and trauma to the couple's journey of healing and rebuilding trust, we have delved into the multifaceted nature of affairs. The therapeutic pathways outlined here provide a guide for those seeking to mend the rifts caused by infidelity, emphasizing the importance of continuous healing and personal growth. The diverse perspectives presented in this book underscore the fact that infidelity is not confined by cultural, generational, or gender boundaries. Understanding these varied viewpoints is crucial in comprehending the global context of infidelity and how it is perceived and managed in different societies. As we conclude, it is imperative to recognize that the journey through and beyond infidelity is not a linear path, but a continuous process of learning, understanding, and evolving. The final chapter, Beyond Betrayal, emphasizes the importance of prevention, education, and relationship strengthening, not only as a means to safeguard against infidelity, but as a foundation for nurturing healthy, fulfilling relationships. In a world where relationships are continually challenged by various internal and external factors, knowledge and understanding are key. This book aims not just to inform, but to equip individuals and couples with the tools to navigate these challenges. Whether as a preventive measure or a guide to recovery, the insights offered here are intended to foster resilience, understanding, and ultimately, stronger relationships. In closing, we hope that cheating serves as a comprehensive resource, illuminating the often obscured paths that lead to and from infidelity, and providing guidance for those seeking to understand or overcome its impacts. May this book be a beacon for those navigating these complex waters, offering clarity, hope, and a way forward.